and welcome to Crafting from the Broom Closet. My name is Hen, and today I'm not doing any crafting. I'm going to show you some goodies I bought. And yes, the nails are a state, I know. Don't ask me, I don't know what's going on with them. I messed up, like I always do. I'm not very good at doing fingernails, and it doesn't help when the nail polish I'm using is old and tacky, and it's gone in the bin. It's in the bin. So anyway, let's get to it. So starting off with something I found for free. In fact, quite a few of these things sort of free, but this is 100% free, and this is, and it's so big. It's the lining from the vegetable in the supermarket, and I just thought the holes are cool. It's quite thick. I'm going to try and see if I can iron it out and use it as backing for journaling cards and stuff. But I just thought, it's free, and they're just going to throw it in the bin, so I thought that was pretty cool. So free, 100% free. My printer that I bought in June came with 3 months free subscription to their ink supply. So I've spent the last few days doing a lot of printing, and these ones, if you watch my live, you'll know I started using these ones the other day on my live. The subscription ends in like a week, so I'm trying to get as many printed as possible. Because after that week's up, I start paying for it, and I only get 50 prints. Whereas at the moment, I can print off about 3,000 a month. And I didn't print any last month, so I've got to catch up. So these are, like I said, these are the ones I printed off the other day, and I've already cut some out, as you can see. They're being used in my autumn journal that I'm trying to get finished. These I printed off today. These ones. So I Googled free printables, free images, copyright-free images. And there's a few websites out there, and they'll I don't know how safe they are, but these ones in particular, these came from the British, not museum, the British Library. So these are all from the British Library. How beautiful are these? I don't know where I'm using them yet. So I've printed in some of them in different sizes. These ones will make, oh, one's flying away. Put them flat. Put them flat, Hen. They won't fly away if you put them flat. These ones are perfect sizes for like clusters, look. And then it's the same one, slightly bigger, which will make good journaling cards. I did 2 copies of that one. But yes, so these are cool. And this one here, I actually printed into full page. There you go, more for the journaling card size. This one I can't remember where it came from. I printed a couple of copies off that. It did come out blue when I made it into a bigger size, but I still quite like it. And it started off like this, and I actually can't remember where it came from now. And there's that one, printed off bigger. It doesn't look as blurry as the blue and white one does. Done a couple of pages of that. Not sure where I'm going to use them, but I do like them. And how beautiful is this? So stunning. Oh, sneak peek underneath. Isn't that gorgeous? And these are all free. They're copyright free. And I've got some Halloween images because, you know, Halloween's coming up. And it's one of my favourite times of the year. So there we go. This one I printed twice, only because when I printed the first one, it had cut off the bottom there. My printer doesn't print edge to edge for some reason. I've tried, I can't get it to. And I printed off loads of words because I want to. Right, so these ones are going to be, these are all words that I'm going to stick onto things. But I also wanted prompt lists. So that's what I've got going on here, a prompt list that I found. Highlights, botanicals, details, vintage, minimalist, envelope, blah, 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 blah. Because I'm going to cut these all up and put these in like a bowl or or a jar or something. There's some more there. Cauldron, August, magic, cards, botanical, friends, and I'm going to use them. Patterns, shades of blue, day at the beach, some blooms, you know, them sort of things. Yeah. These are more names. So you've got Wanderlust, Just Be You, Follow Your Heart. Oh, they're all very sentimental. You've also got Honey Bunny there. How cute. And Cotton Candy Dreams. We don't call it cotton candy over here. We call it candy floss. So I'm not sure if I use that one. And I've got some more here. Embrace your journey, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So that was me printing. And I have printed something else, and I'll show you that at the end. Okay. And then I went into my local charity shop, thrift store, as Americans would call it. And I picked up some bits. But also in my supermarket, they've got a box just as you're leaving, full of books, and you make a donation. So this is a collection from there. So here we go. And the reason I picked these up, is because I've been watching a lovely lady called Pam, and her channel's The Ginger Cat Lady. And she's working on a series of books, journals that she's made from childhood books, childhood favourites in America. They call them the little golden books, I think. Now, in the UK, we don't have the little golden books. What we do have is ladybird books. So we do bring them over one at a time. Ladybird books. So I picked up this one. It's Christmas Songs Ladybird book. And it's got the contents there, and someone's drawn on that. I should be able to have that out. But it's got all the, you know, what we've got in here. Oh, look. Drawn on there as well. I might have to cover that up. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Jingle bells. It does look like it's pencil, so I should be able to. Santa Claus is coming to town. Rocking around the Christmas tree. So there you go. Let it snow. And I'm going to try and do something similar to what she's done with her little golden books. Obviously, these are a lot smaller than what she's using. But to me, nostalgia is Ladybird books. We all had Ladybird books when we were younger. And this one cost me 50p. This one says 99p. It cost me 50p. Ladybird book, read it to yourself. So these are like first readers type books. The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. And I remember this story very much when I was a kid. So, what's the date on this one? I can't see a date. Why can't I see a date? Oh, do you know what? These are actually... You must have them in America as well, because it says published by Ladybird Books Limited, Loughborough, Leicestershire, United Kingdom. But it also Ladybird Books Inc., Auburn, Maine, USA. Oh, there you go, 1993, this one. And this one, these class as vintage now. 1993 is vintage. It makes me feel old. This one is... oh, look, they got it in. Yeah, I am not going to even try and translate that. That's the Roman numerals by the looks of it. That's why I can't find the dates. I've noticed that a few of these are Roman numerals. Have they got it in English numbers somewhere? No. So it's MCM ML XXX V111. So it's 18. That can't be right. That can't be right. Is there a date anywhere else on it? Anyway, that one, you can tell that's old. You can just tell that's old, looking at the pictures. And then this one, another one that cost me 50p. Chicken licking even. These are Ladybird Mini. I think this is a newer one, but it's still fairly old. I did find a date on this one, and it was 19. Oh, there you go. MMV 111. So that's 2018, I think. No, 2008. 2008. I'm not sure if that counts as vintage. What year are we in? I don't think it's quite there. But Chicken Licking. And this book, my sister used to call me that name all the time growing up and drove me mad. So I have a love-hate relationship with this book. But this is The Sky is Falling In, if I remember rightly. Yes, the sky is falling down. And we're on our way to tell the king. Then I'd better go with you, said Turkey Lurkey. So Chicken Licking, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Drakey Lakey, Goosey Lucy and Turkey Lurkey hurried on to tell the king the sky is falling down. Now, if I remember rightly, the American version ends differently to the English version. Yeah, because in our version, I'll just leave it there and you can pause on the screen. But it doesn't end very well for Chicken Licking. Okay, now these are the ones that I got. They were in the donation section. It was a big box and you can help yourself and leave a donation. So it didn't cost very much. I'm just saying. I put some spare change in my thing. So first of all, we have another Ladybird book. You can tell this one is old again. Look at the imaging on it. The Ladybird Book of Spelling and Grammar. Oh, it's got someone's name on there. And look, all these abbreviations. AA, Automobile Association. AAA, Amateur Athletic Association. Let's find another one. EFT, European Free Trade Area. Don't think that exists anymore. GCE, they certainly don't exist anymore. General Certificate of Education. That tells me it's old because they've been GCSEs for a very long time. Let's have a look. Okay, if anyone can translate that into English, there's the year. MCM LX XX. Well, XXX would be 35. First edition? Oh, wow. This one might be worth some money. Might have to look it up. But yeah, this is to teach children how to write and use the right grammar. It might help me. Common nouns, pronouns, diminutives. Wow, forgotten all of this. Proper nouns, collective nouns. So there you go. How to learn English the right way. Not the way I talk it. Oh look, that one's even looks like it's antique. There you go, so there's that one. These are not Ladybird books, and I picked these up. These are similar to the size of books that I think Pam is working on. These are American, or they're an American publisher. But I picked these up. One, I just think they're lovely. The imaging inside them is so beautiful. That one's been had at with a pen. Look, never mind. And a few pages. A serendipity book. And these are, this one's dated 1981, so that's definitely. It's Los Angeles, California. Printed in the United States of America. All rights reserved. But the imaging, and it's a shame on this one because someone has gone at it with a pen. But the images, look how beautiful they are. And I just fell in love with them. And they were pretty much free. Like I said, a small donation. So that one's Trapper, about a seal. And then you've got Kartushk. Again, look at the images. These actually remind me of a friend of mine that drew some images. These remind me of some of the characters he was drawing. I think they're some sort of chick type thing. I'm not sure what they are. But even with the fairy Eiffels, there were problems. For you see, the fairies were so afraid of not seeing something that was beautiful that they never closed their eyes and never went to sleep. There you go. But just imaging is on this is lovely. And this one is dated 1978. So it's almost as old as me, this one. So it's definitely, it might be an antique. Again, this one's been scribbled on. This one is 1982, same as the. Yeah. And again, the images are just beautiful. But I don't know whether I'm going to do, I might do what Pam did, because I keep the story in there. I might just cut out the images, I don't know. But I did see, I have a bonus in this one. I have a happy birthday, and it's stuck on, and I'm going to have to be very careful trying to peel it off. I don't think I'll be using that. It's just a little bit, not my thing, but the other images in here are beautiful. This one's a unicorn. There's a unicorn, you. So there you go. And then we've got Trafalgar. Oh, so that one's called Morgan and You. I'm guessing Morgan's a horse and You's the you. And this one's called Trafalgar True. It looks like it's a dragon. What's the date on this one? They're all written by the same person and illustrated by the same person. And this one's 1980. So, but yeah, again, I think they're rabbits. Oh no, maybe they're skunks. There's the dragon. But again, images so beautiful. So there we go. So I'm going to do something with them. Not sure what yet. Read the stories for starters, and then I picked up a music book, saxophone. Learn the saxophone. Well, I bought it for the sheet. Got picked up for the sheets. Obviously, this is quite modern, 2005. Oh, 2005. So that's 20 years old. But I probably, because they're a little bit white. I don't know, actually, not that white. No, they're not that white. So, but yeah, so I did want some actual proper music, and these are quite thick as well. Quite thick pages. So there you go. So that as well. So that's what I've been up to lately. So I've got my books, I got my print-offs. And my next project that I'm going to be doing is with these. So these are my winter print-offs. I'm just going to get quick flick. You know, I can see them all. Quick flick. So I'm going to be working on winter journal when I finish my autumn one. But my next video is going to be using some of the pages from that. And I've just printed these off. These are things I made up on Canva. So that's what I've got going on here. So that is all I have to say for today. Just thought I'd show you. Check out Pam on the Ginger Cat Lady. It's a fun live stream she does over there. They're very sociable. All the people in the chat are really friendly. And she's working on her Christmas little golden books.